Well, hi there, everybody, and good morning to meteorologist Travis Kleneski here to start off our Tuesday morning. Now, yesterday we did end out with a little bit of severe weather around the middle part of the day in south central Nebraska, northern portions of Kansas, and parts of northern Kansas, extreme southern Nebraska. There is a small chance of severe weather later this afternoon and this evening. It's on that marginal threat side of things here along the Nebraska-Kansas border and southward. So I'm not expecting much, but if we were to see severe weather later today, large hail would be your biggest threat. Now, this is not nearly as big of a threat as what will be down to our south today. Let's kind of zoom out here, and I'll show you what's going on to our south here. Much higher threat of severe weather you see across parts of the panhandle of Texas into western Oklahoma. Moderate risk, and this is the potential for maybe a higher and severe weather threat, and maybe even an outbreak possible in those locations. Again, we don't get moderate risks every day, but we do get those every once in a while. So much better chance of severe weather to our south for today. Like I said, we're kind of on the very fringe of a threat of severe thunderstorms. But one thing that we've been dealing with a lot lately over the last couple of days is quite a bit of rainfall, and including more that we had last night. And the areas that have had the most rain have been across to the south and southeast of the Tri-Cities. We've had a lot of moisture, and we're going to get quite a bit more over the next couple of days. So there is a flash flood watch that's in effect until 7 o'clock Wednesday evening for counties to the south and east of the Tri-Cities. So kind of along Highway 281 and south of Highway 6 is where your biggest threat of flooding will be over the next couple of days here. So let's jump in here. We'll look at our futurecast. Now, rain is actually exiting this morning, so I don't expect a lot of rain through the morning hours, but this afternoon, later in the day, rain chances will start to increase and really increase this evening. But I want to point out that notice the chances much greater across the south and the southeast, especially later on in the night here. Some thunder and lightning, again, small chance of severe weather, again, mostly for our Kansas counties. See an area of low pressure, they're close to Beatrice tomorrow morning. We'll keep rain and thunderstorm chances going through the day tomorrow. Not a great chance of severe weather. If we were to see any, it would be the far southeast corner of the state. Breezy northerly winds, keeping us on the cooler side again tomorrow, though, for most locations. We'll keep a chance of rain going Wednesday night, but later in the night, that chance of rain really starting to wind down. So by Thursday morning, most of us done. Few lingering showers in the morning on Thursday, but less of a chance in the afternoon. We'll stick with a fairly strong northerly wind on Thursday, which means that along with mostly cloudy skies will keep us on the cooler side again for your Thursday. So, rainfall amounts on top of what we've been seeing over the last couple of days. We could see another inch or two of rainfall in many locations. Some places not quite as much. Again, some of your highest totals will be across the southeast in areas that have been hit very hard with a lot of rain over the last couple of days. That's why we have that flash flood watch in effect until 7 o'clock Wednesday evening across the southeast. Temperature-wise, another cool day ahead of us here. 40s and 50s for highs, getting close to 60 in southeast Nebraska. Overnight tonight, we'll drop back mostly into the 40s for lows, similar to this morning, maybe even a few degrees warmer. And then some 50s still hanging on across the southeast. Tomorrow, not much warmer. Still some 40s across the northwest. Some 60s in the southeast, 50s for many of us, so it's going to be another rather cool day. But then as this system clears out of here, now, the wind's going to be fairly strong Wednesday night, Thursday morning, so I'm not expecting a lot of frost development, but with mid and upper 30s, it will be a little bit on the chilly side, although it does look even colder for Friday night into Saturday morning here. Thursday night into Friday morning, I should say. Now, Thursday, mostly cloudy skies as rain comes to an end. A brisk north wind at 15 to 25 miles per hour. High still remaining mostly in the 50s for your day on Thursday. Let's look at the rest of that forecast, which, again, we will eventually see some nicer weather down the road, but you can see the next 3 days in the 50s. That low down in the 30s Wednesday night, but it gets a little bit colder Thursday night, Friday morning. I think this is where we could be looking at some widespread frosty conditions out there. There's a lot of moisture on the surface, the ground out there, and so that can freeze up if we start getting down around 33, 34 degrees, and maybe some of you dropping below freezing. As we get more growing interest, plant interest this time of the year, it's a good idea to cover up plants, bring those more sensitive plants inside if you can. And beyond that, things will start to improve. The weekend's shaping up very nice. Now, the high on Friday, even not that bad, 62. That's below average, but it should be a decent day. Partly cloudy skies, partly to mostly sunny Saturday, a little bit breezy, a high in the lower 70s. Probably not a chance of rain at this point in the Tri-Cities. I took that chance out. If we see anything later in the day, southeastern areas might see a rain and isolated thunderstorms. Dry and mainly sunny for your Sunday, a high in the lower 70s again. And Monday, we're jumping well into the 70s. And in fact, you look at the long-range 10-day forecast, a lot more above average as we get into next week here. We'll see some warmer temperatures on the way. As of right now, though, it looks like we'll kind of also settle into a drier weather pattern for most of next week. Kind of looking down the road because, of course, we start thinking severe weather this time of the year, and there's not much in the forecast over the next several days. I would say later today in the south, and then again Saturday maybe in the southeast as well. But I think as we get towards the final third of the month, around the 20th and beyond, we may start to kind of get into a stormier weather pattern. It might even happen a little bit sooner than that. Again, we get in long-range forecast models. I start talking more in trends as opposed to talking more exact forecasts, because again, that far out it's hard to get very exact. Sometimes we can't even get the one-day forecast right, let alone 7 to 14 days out. So we start talking a little bit more about trends than anything, but we will trend warmer next week and maybe get a little stormier later on this month, especially towards the second half of the month here. So, all right, with that, thank you all for watching this morning. We'll see you all again tomorrow, where it will probably be a little bit rainier tomorrow morning. But again, have a good day. Stay warm out there and stay inside and enjoy the dry weather inside as much as you can, especially later today as that rain chance starts to pick back up. Take care and God bless. See you all again on Wednesday. Bye.